Hi everybody. So I thought, well, it's week 2 of my blog, so thank you for watching. I'll say that first. So I've not long been back from my second weigh-in, and if you're following me on Instagram, which I assume you are, because otherwise you wouldn't be aware of this blog as of yet anyway, you'll be aware that I've lost another £7. So in total, I've lost 1 stone, 2 pounds in 2 weigh-ins. So I might not look like I'm over the moon. My mood's a little bit all over the place in general at the moment, but I've lost, so 1 stone, 2 pounds in 2 weigh-ins. So I did receive another beautiful certificate, which is going to sit on my fridge. So the back of my book started to look pretty good already. I like shiny stickers, they always make things look pretty. And I also got Slimmer of the Week as well. There were some good losses this week in my group. But yeah, I got my little shiny on there, and I will get a certificate, but apparently I won't get that until the end of the month. It's something that head office are encouraging consultants to do or something, to keep them on a board for inspiration. So I don't know. But I look forward to putting that on my fridge as well. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to move things from the fridge to the wall and just get some blue tack on, because I'm hoping I have a lot of certificates by the time my journey's over. So this past week, I've seen an amazing response in terms of people requesting to follow me on Instagram. That can only be thanks to really, or predominantly, Emma Garside, aka It's Your Girl Em. So thanks again, Emma. You've been amazing in general and amazing in getting people to follow me and, actually inspire me, which means a lot. So I honestly appreciate it. Just the general motivation again, it's just been brilliant. For people who follow me, they'll see that my moods haven't been great. I've previously said that I do have mental health problems, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. Back in December 2013, I mean, I can go back years and years, but back in 2013, December, I had a breakdown where I ended up in hospital for 6 weeks, and then I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. So my moods are a little bit wishy-washy, shall we say. I don't like it. I don't think anyone's particularly meant to like it, but it's about learning how to deal with it, I suppose, and not making it affect certain aspects of my life, like, deciding that I needed and I wanted to lose weight. My bipolar disorder could easily affect that, because if on a bad day, for example, like I've had a few bad days this past week, I could quite easily have eaten rubbish, but I have been honest and I haven't. I've just stuck to it 100% and I've enjoyed it. There'll be still, I think today, for example, I've just not felt like doing anything. I am off work at the moment. I do work. I'm a full-time complaints manager for a bank, which is a stressful job sometimes. I haven't worked since June because I had I'd say another mini episode concerning my bipolar, but I've just not been in the right place. But thankfully I work for a good bank who have been really supportive, and I've been getting the help I need since, really, or at least trying to. The mental health services in Leeds isn't as good as the one I was receiving before in Kirklees, which is a bit ridiculous to say. They're not far from each other. So, it's been quite difficult, but I'm making sure that I'm not going to have any excuses this time, in terms of getting myself right and losing the weight, because as I mentioned in my first vlog, that for me I've always perceived myself to have a weight problem, and I don't think it's a coincidence that I have mental health problems as well as other things that have contributed to it. I'm not saying more about that, because that's, you know, my own personal problems. But yeah, so anyway, but before I go, I'm not going to bore you for much longer, but thank you for watching. Again, if there's anything you want to ask me or say, by all means, please comment, or anything really. Just want to introduce you to some friends. Now in my spare time, which at the moment I've got a lot of till I go back to work, I've started to foster kittens. So I'd just like to introduce you to a few of them. They're semi-feral and they were rescued from a service centre. I don't know if you can see them. Oh, hang on. They've made a bit of a mess of where they're staying. But we've got Quinn and Quentin, and the fluffy one over there is Queenie. So yeah, they're keeping me busy at the moment. So yeah, I'll get back on posting food and things, and I will I'll speak to you all next week. Have a nice week, everyone. Bye.